How about my dearest YouTube friends? Today we're in a new video, a new rank for video suitcase, and in this case we're going to look at the rank for photon potential. I have to thank Aldo, who has left us his photon in rank 4, who is for safety at 61, that we are actually going to see what the character is like. So without maturation, as we have done in all the other videos, we are going to do it in the Kingdom of Legends, and let's go. We're going to see the character potential just as we're going to analyze the character to know how to play with it. In this case, we are going to throw ourselves at the Winter Soldier to remember that we have a class disadvantage, but even so we are going to continue leaving the disadvantages as you are seeing on the screen, that with each blow we are letting repression and energy vulnerability petrify. Okay, basically what we have to do is every time we leave a disadvantage, even the stop, because they are going to be leaving us those, so to speak, purple things that we have. Below the life of our friend Photon to reach 25, generate those 5 Fury improvements and do that tremendous damage, and basically we have to be stopping those by pausing, or rather those disadvantages, basically intercepting, so to speak, the super attacks of the defender, as in this case you are already seeing. And basically we have to fight like this. We have to hit, let super attack 1 throw us again ready, and we return to super attack 2, pausing those loads of Fury and those improvements that we have, and we would already have it in reality. On top of that, our friend Photon is also hidden from us, and with this mode all attacks fail. I already tell you that Photon is very good both in defense and attack, and the truth is that it is a rank 4 piece to take into account to move up, so we are going to move forward. As always, let's see if she can make this Kingdom of Legends on her own. And here you are already seeing the most important thing about Photon, that the purple charges are safe for the next fight. In this case we would start with 20 purple charges, so photon development becomes a lot easier. So let's go over there, let's give it, there we have it. See, are we leaving the disadvantages? We have 24 disadvantages, so we would only have 1 left to get those Fury improvements. So we have to prevent him from throwing a super attack and just move forward, so that those disadvantages, or rather pause with their importance than 1. We also leave some disadvantages of, I don't remember, reverberation or something like that, in which we are also going to do that damage by red that you are seeing, by tab, that may also be working quite well for us, as you are seeing right now that our friend classic Captain Marvel has literally burst. We finished the first fight with 20 charges, and this one we finished with 17. That's why I tell you that Photon is quite good at developing the character. We did it in 35 seconds, so you can see what a brown beast our friend Photon is. The truth is that it is a character that I love. I loved him since he came out in the game. We started with 17 charges since he came out in the game. I loved him. In fact, they were the one, I think he was the first character who didn't let you do dexterity in defense. Therefore, he became an absolute beast in defense. And then in attack, he also has that strength, as we are seeing, a character brutality in this case, since he is not the normal jugger, because we are going to have to put up with that unstoppable, and it is going to make us see that the fight is less of a beast. Look at that damage that has 23,000 critical yellow hits, and you are already seeing how in this case how we cannot be throwing it away and pausing the disadvantages, the purple advantages that we have under the photon life, because in this case they are we are ending in a simpler way, and we would have to start developing the character again. You are already seeing that it is also given to us for each, I will say it. Let's see. Damn it, it doesn't come out. I don't get what I was going to say. Well, nothing happens. It will surely come out around the gameplay. We continue hitting, and you see a strong, brutal blow. In this case, the purple charges have been lost a lot. And, well, okay, yes, I just remembered the purple charges. You are already seeing that they also pause with the opponent's super attacks and our super attacks. Therefore, so that helps us develop our photon even more. And then, well, let's continue. We start with 2 loads, in this case with the stops. Let's remember that we are also leaving disadvantages, and every time we put a disadvantage, because those purple charges below the photon life is going to rise. Therefore, the maximum we can reach is 25, but nevertheless, if we reach 30, that is, sorry, if we reach super attack 3, we can throw it. I think those limits are going to increase. I don't know if it's 5 or something like that, or I'm inventing it. I don't remember right now. Throw it at me. Come on, that's perfect. Let's try it just in case to see if those load limits increase, although right now I don't know, and the truth is that I don't remember. The Photon Super Attack 3, I don't know what is defective basically, because it seems that it has a regeneration that can also be quite good for us. There we are. We continue to stick, we continue to stick, we continue to stick. And as I always tell you, when we Super Attack 1, let's see if we can pause it. And our friend Reno wants to throw Super Attack. Come on, man, there we are. When we just pause it, we have Super Attack 1 so that those home improvements don't leave us. Therefore, there we hit 20, and one more tap, and Rhino K. The Photon attack makes fights very easy, and the good thing is that it leaves you with many disadvantages. Apart from that, Photon I think is immune to hemorrhage, I think so. He actually has very good immunities, also our friend Photon, and I already tell you that he is a fairly complete character to take to rank 4. Although, for example, in my case, I would like to condemn Faria more, although if you are looking for defense and attack, Photon is quite balanced, both in defense with an attack, and it suits you quite well. So Benicamente, that is 17. Perfect. Be careful that it has not been thrown away, and I have also seen a small disadvantage that Photon has, that once they throw you away, well, those purple advantages, so to speak, they are going to act and they are going to remove our loads. Well, they are going to be put into operation, so to speak, and we are going to be losing those loads, but completing the 25 to be able to do that tremendous damage through Fury improvements. Okay, well, let's remember that every 5 purple upgrades, they will become a Fury upgrade when we reach 25 charges. We keep hitting ready 20, 1, 2, and 3. That's perfect. We keep leaving disadvantages. In this case, I don't know if it will give us to develop 25 purple charges per photon, and if not, well, we try. You can also force her to do so by pulling her. That is blocking our block for quite a few seconds, and in this way also entering. We enter binary ignition, which I think is what this mode that Photon has is called, but you have seen what a piece of blows our friend Photon throws in, it seems to me. An absolute beast, and I already want to get to that Wolverine. Let's see how it works for us, because basically it is the biggest stopper we have in this Kingdom of Legends. Besides, you are already seeing that Photon is not a massive damage character, as I showed you Mr. Sinister, for example. I taught you to. Also, Condemn Faria. He is a character that has good damage, but that is well compensated for by defense, therefore he does not have absolute massive damage. Although we already know that when we develop him, he is an absolute beast. Go on, come on, throw it at me, come on friend, that's smart, throw me a super attack 1 when the pause is so that the purple charges are not taken away, and we already have those 2 improvements to do red damage as you are seeing right now, so throw it at me again. That's pausing the disadvantages, because as soon as he has super attacks, we have to go to literally blast him, and we go to his question, that too, and ready to look at 13,000. In this case, we acting in a keto look at 48,000 damage that our friend has caused us. Photo. The truth is that this piece of character seems like an absolute beast to me. I already tell you that I love it, and you are already seeing how they are not losing almost anything of life to us. The truth is, let's see now how it is with a disadvantage of class, although we will already be almost developed when we have 16 perfect loads. There would only be 9 disadvantages left to leave to be able to do that damage, apart from remembering that with repression we take away the power collection from the characters. By petrifying him, we may be removing the ability to heal, as we will see later against the normal Wolverine monk of the classic Wolverine. There we throw it at 35,000 and 52,000 power, and we have a class disadvantage. We pause the disadvantages very well, perfect. We pause our moral advantages rather. We pause them again and roll super attack 1 to do that damage. You are seeing how beast the attacking character is. You are seeing how he is pausing the disadvantages, how we are developing Photon faster and faster, and between fight and fight, because the topic is becoming much easier for us. Apart from that, he has 97,000 lives, is outrageous, and I'm already telling you that in defense it can be bothering the great Aldo a lot in Bateram. Surely he is the one who has left us this Photon in rank 4, because they are going to ban his friends many times. To the friend, the truth is, because it is quite complicated in defense, and depending on the node, it can be greatly complicated for you. Come on, throw it at me. He doesn't want to throw it at me. He doesn't want to throw it at me. He doesn't want to throw it at me. The disadvantages are going to go away. Sell, that's fair. Let's go, and we literally do the damage and post the purple advantages we have in silver, that we are all going to see what damage we do, because in reality we have a class advantage. Look, in this case, the damage has been a little less. Ready? We continue, we continue, we continue. Very well, very well. My life, very well. With a strong blow, we also put the Garo in. What they do, I think, is we take away more probability of critical hits from the opponent, and classic Scarlet Witch, we would be dead. And in this case, we have been lucky because it has not left us with any poisoning disadvantage. And now we are going to the turning point in all the Kingdom of Legends, which is basically hitting on this Wolverine, who is the one that regenerates massively. Therefore, we are going to see if Photon manages to annul that regeneration, although we already know that with that petrification, it is more than likely to look at how we are doing it, how it is doing the disadvantages. Look, there we are with the petrification, how we are taking away the regeneration. Therefore, there also comes the usefulness that this Photon has of basically reversing the healing when we leave those disadvantages of petrification, as you are seeing right now on the screen. He doesn't want to throw it at me. That's good. Hard hit. Nothing happens. Ready, ready, ready. Perfect. Come on, another one. We throw an attack 2 to pause at least those purple charges. Ready. See what damage it does to not throw it. We take advantage of the untouchable and fair. Well, you are already seeing how, in theory, our classic Wolverine should be charging and it cannot be charging. And ready, one more tap and Wolverine has just fallen, so that you can see that Photon also serves a great extent against this Wolverine that regenerates. The truth is, why will you tell me why you are always testing the characters in the encounter in the Kingdom of Legends? Because basically it is where we can test the characters well without a damage limit. And on top of that, the truth is that it has characters because, for example, with the copy of power as a vision, this regeneration as with the classic Wolverine, then it also has the disadvantages of poison with that Scarlet Witch. Therefore, it is a kingdom. The Kingdom of Legends is like a battlefield, so to speak, where to test these pieces of characters. We throw an attack 1 just when we have the super attack, so that have it pause, ready, and we already have that damage due to red disadvantages, so to speak, because of Rafa. Okay, we continue perfect again. Let's see if we can reach super attack 2 so that those 10 loads are kept for us. Well, 9 in this case, super attack 2, and that's it. This Black Rooster is perfect, and we're going. He goes for the last character, who is our friend July. That this is already more than done, and you are already seeing that we have literally gone through the 100% life practically, and with how easy it is to develop Photon, you are already seeing that it is a weapon of mass destruction when it has those 25 purple charges, when we have those 5 charges of Fury, because we managed to kill any character. When we have it fully developed. The truth is that it is a great range. 4, I love the character. I tell you, the potential defender and so on is totally, absolutely crazy. We continue, we continue, we continue, we continue. We throw the 25 charges for super attack 2, 26026, 1000 and 36,000. Nothing more. The truth is, we throw super attack. Be careful with the untouchable. That is, we have the untouchable. So we can avoid blocking that super attack from our friend Hulk. Ready, 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 underline that one, perfect in the pause. In this case, we have not dodged it completely well, therefore those purple charges may be lost to us. You are already seeing the absolute and tremendous damage that our friend Photon has, and how we have finished the Hulk with, in how much has it been? Come on, let's go, friend Photon. I love seeing you like this, but I want to see the result. Let's see, 49 seconds. The truth is that this Photon seems like an absolute beast to me, and on top of that, I think that our friend Aldo didn't have this one done. This Queen of Legends, well, now she does have it, so nothing, friends. For me, Photon is a great character in rank 4. You're already there, you've already seen the damage. He has great utility, great immunity, and he has potential in both defense and attack. So friends, leave me the comments what you think of this 4 Photon range, and if you like this video, you suggest you are not there, and see you in other videos. Bye bye.